this out. Ooh, they brought it in here nice and clean. It sure do love them when they're like this. It's gonna be a pleasure working on this. So this controller area is where our issue is. Either the linkage between the controller and the feedback arm to the swash plate has got wear in it, or the linkage to the swash plate has got wear in it. Could be both, could be one or the other. If it's just the linkage from there to the feedback arm, then we'll be able just to replace the controller on it. We won't have to tear the pump down. But if there's something wrong with that feedback arm to the swash plate, then we'll have to disassemble the pump all the way down and replace that arm. I got both of them just in case. Unbelievable. If you drink, don't drive, do the tiger cat crawl. I got my vacuum rig set up. Right, that's the dot where we started. So since I started vacuuming, it's raised the oil level that much. There it is, the vacuum pump's off. Even with it off and everything plugged off, we're still holding above where our original point was. So that's what came out of the pumps. When we go back and we'll pull the vacuum again to reinstall the pump, hook the lines up, and then we'll blow compressed air through that hose that went to the vacuum pump and push that oil back into the pumps. That feedback arm's toast is worn out down at the swash plate, so we're gonna have to tear the pump all the way down. We got a bunch of motion here. You can see it. All right, that linkage only comes with the controller, so we're gonna have to replace the controller and the feedback arm. Alright, so this is the charge pressure relief valve. I'm going to have to remove that to get the screw out. One of the small screws on this front cover. But I'm going to try to keep it where it's at. Make me a dot at the top. So my dot stayed at the top. Now I'm going to turn it in until it stops. I'm going to count the turns. There's one. And that's going to give me the clearance I need. So we went one, turn it in. There's the valve plate. See there, I'm also going to mark it out here direction just so I don't have to try to think about it. Almost cut all the way through that, at least halfway through that bolt. got a little baby creep at full throttle in reverse at this point. Alright, that cover, I'll hold your swash plate return. I don't know if you can see, but it's off from the witness marks just a hair on that bottom side. So I'm going to loosen those bolts up and center that and see if that makes that creep go away. If not, there's an adjustment on the controller itself. I ended up having to adjust the controller with this. This is the old one, but that was the adjustment, the center adjustment. And it's just something you got to mess with. I did it little by little till it went away. While I had that vacuum on, I replaced that fan pump too, because it was leaking oil out of the weep hole, making a mess everywhere.